Okay, so thankfully after that initial scare with the overheating, I think we're back on track. I basically unplugged everything, set the PS5 literally outside to have it cool down, and I've changed the position. Basically the PS5 was in, I've got a TV console, and it sits inside one of like the designated spaces for like a DVD player, game console, that kind of thing. But I guess for this, like especially when the room is warmer than it should be, it's summertime temperatures. I don't have AC in here, and obviously I keep all the windows and doors closed so that I don't have I don't cause too much disruption around the building. And so I think that it proved a bit too much. I mean, it had been fine. It's been over 20 hours and I've had like 3-4 hour recording sessions. I never had this issue, so I was a bit surprised when I saw it. But for now I've moved it above the TV console, so it has like the entire room for ventilation still. And I'm hoping that even under these conditions, if it was this rare, then it should be fine. Because I mean the fans and stuff were pretty clean. I took the plates off and everything looked clean, so it wasn't like, oh, there was a big dust build-up or anything. It was fine. So for any of you guys playing this game as well, just do be careful with that. If your PS5 is not well ventilated and the room is hot, then you might have some problems with overheating, so do be careful. Okay, so now I can get back on track here. And well, this is a good little test as well to make sure I don't see it again. I'm going to play for another couple hours and just see how we do. Okay. We've got another plus quest. Let's trigger these both off before we speak with Vivian. And we'll go from there. More meal delivery.
I didn't take you for a scholarly van.
Oh, this? Well, it's Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage. I borrowed it from old tomes. Seems there's no creature in the realm so foul it can't be cooked up into something delicious.
Think I'll stick to the unfoul ones, thanks.
Oh, where's your sense of adventure, Sid? Honestly, one glance at these recipes, and even you would trade in your sword for a butcher's cleaver. From spit roasts to sweetmeats, this book has them all. What I wouldn't give to bring these recipes to life.
If it's my blessing you're hoping for, then by all means.
Well, I'm no hunter, Sid. The first tunnel worm I came across would be the death of me. But you're made of sterner stuff. Would you help me resurrect one of these recipes?
Sure.
Something tells me you won't be taking no for an answer. Fine, I'll help.
Fantastic! Thank you.
So, dare I ask what's on the menu?
Chance's Stew. It was once a favourite among the gourmands of Oriflamme, if the author is to be believed. Though Molly's never heard of it. The only problem is that while the recipe is extremely detailed in most respects, it's infuriatingly cryptic as to the main ingredient. A beast, no doubt. Most likely something that would make easy work of a simple cook with more broth than brawn, but unwanted violets. I've no idea what they might be.
Does the book say anything else?
Well, only that the sweetest violets sprout atop the bed of roses.
Roses. Rosaria, perhaps? One of the butchers in Martha's Rest might know something. I'll ask next time I'm there.
Fair play, this one's a little bit more of a mystery to figure out what we actually need. Got to be some behemoth steak, man. That's one of the things people seem to mention, where I think like a few weeks ago I asked in the 24/7 stream chat, I was like, if you could, like, what's the kind of things that you could imagine from Final Fantasy as like a real food? And I think one of the first answers was immediately like behemoth steak. And I was like, okay, yeah, I can see that.
Typical nobles.
So let's trigger off this important quest.
How did we never
There are
hear
new
about
billets
these
being
guardians?
posted every day.
August.
Not enough swords to see.
Alright, calm down,
Clive!
NPCs.
Oh, am I glad to see you?
Is something wrong?
It's Blackthorne. He ain't himself. And if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while. Yet normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him back up, but not this time. Something's getting him down. And whatever it is, he ain't telling. It's like he's lost his spark, you know? He's barely got enough fire in his belly to get the ump about stuff. But I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear, because he respects you, innit? So, what you say?
He respects you, innit?
Fine. If you think it will help.
I knew you'd understand.
But if he doesn't want to talk, we let him be. He'll open up when he's ready.
All right. Now, he'll only smell a rat if we both turn up at once. So, I'll go first, and you can meet us at the forge. Wait a bit, then head over when you're ready.
Yeah, we might get some interesting lore about the blacksmith. I would like him to open up a little bit more. We haven't had the most dynamic conversational relationship with him, so sure.
I could have sworn we had a few.
There we go.
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Karen.
Why so blue, Mr. Blackthorne?
First August, and now you. What you pair up to? What's it got to do with me?
August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind. I thought you might want to talk about it.
Did you now? I told you not to stick your nose in my business. What'd you go and do?
Clive just wants to help, innit? What's so bad about that? Talk to him. You never know, you might feel better for getting it all out in the open. Please, mate. I'm worried about you.
Phil shut you up. It's nothing really. Stupid. Not the sort of thing you bother people about.
Why don't you tell us all the same?
Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armor, things like that. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of leather work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to be. Made my stuff look like every clumsy shit. I should have brought the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. Now, every time I reach for my hammer, I'm reminded that I'm not the craftsman I thought I was. There. You happy? You got what you came for. Now piss off.
All right. We're going.
Yeah, go get my man's his confidence back.
I always thought of old Blackthorne as a bit of a force of nature. Like a storm cloud full of ale. Didn't think anything could rattle him. Least of all a stupid piece of leather.
Blackthorne's always taken pride in his craft. Questioning it means questioning himself. Something tells me this is only going to get worse. If he has doubts, it will affect his work, which will only add to his problems. We need to nip this in the bud.
I couldn't agree more.
He said he should have bought that cuirass. Perhaps we should track it down for him. Assuming you're happy to help, that is.
Too bloody right I am.
Glad to hear it. First things first, then. We need to speak to Karen.
Yeah, this one I definitely think we need to focus
That
on.
monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Karen.
Karen, do you have a moment?
Toggle in the
Blackthorne mentioned that you'd recently come by a leather cuirass. An exquisite example of the craft, from what he told us.
And he ain't been himself since he saw it. So we thought we'd buy it for him.
Sorry, sold it already. Didn't think Blackthorne cared for it the way he turned his nose up. But it was nicely put together, that's for certain. Even if the bloke who made it is a bit of an odd one. Happened across him on my travels. Makes all his stuff to order, but the fella who commissioned it refused to pay. He didn't like the colour of summit. So I took it off his hands for a fair price.
You don't know where we might find him, do you?
Like I said, he's a bit of an odd one. Doesn't even have a workshop. He doesn't trust hunters neither, which means he spends as much time out tracking beasties as he does working their hides.
I see.
He did tell me something, though. Apparently, his next commission's for a set of Griffin hide greaves.
Here, there's a Griffin on the hunt board. The curse breakers were placing bets on who'd bag it. Now, where the bleeding hell was it sighted? Somewhere in Sambrec, maybe? Caer Northern, that was it.
Thank you, Karen. We'd be lost without you.
At least you admit it.
So, it sounds like going after that Griffin might be the best chance we have of finding our roaming leatherworker.
I'll leave the hunting to you if you don't mind. While you get on with that, I'll ask around the markets. See if I can't sniff out who he is and where he's hiding.
Good idea. Hopefully one of us will be able to track him down.
Alright, hunting time it is. So the two quests have connected. Now, was the Griffin the B rank quest? If it is, then we might struggle. I mean, the Airman took me out. I'm only a few levels higher. I'm not that much higher. Maybe like a couple of levels higher? 2, 3? So let's see. Ask about Griffin sightings. Did I hear you say you had to turn down Griffin Kupo? Then I have the bit for you, especially horrible one on the locals called Dozmare. Okay, we do have a new quest. It is a rank B though. Okay. Caer Northern Westgate. Okay. Okay, it just means I have to do the quest. Right. Do get a nice 20 points. Right. So, let's travel here to... That's Martha's Rest. Right, so now this is where they've made things a bit more difficult with the hunt. So far, everything's been very kind of telegraphed and easy to find. But now, the situation is different. So they're not telling you that this is near where the hunt is. You just kind of got to go and find it. You got to hunt. So I can already see this could cause a little bit of like, oh man, I spent so much time wandering around looking for the hunt. Why couldn't they just tell us where it was and all that kind of stuff? For this, I'll reserve judgment until I've actually tracked something down. The only problem is we don't have an ongoing hunts thing, I'm willing to guess. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. I think for this I'm going to probably have to take like photos so I remember the description. I know there's something in Caer Northern for sure. But I think there's something like one of the hunts I need is on the road.
Come on.
The road to it. So probably be a bit of editing out until I find what I need. Yeah, like there's no indication here, for example, there's no like purple thing. You have to find it first and then it will appear. So we'll see. Like, do these guys give information about it, for example? Is that possible? Ah, I can't.
Straight home now.
There is no coin to be had in this miserable land, even if they wanted to trade with us.
I know. It was hard for us Dalmex here in Sambrec before the capital fell, but now we'd be stoned if we even approached Northreach.
Gotta give my boy some love. Now. Yeah, I've got to pay like particularly close attention to the description that it gives you. I just remember it talking about Caer Northern, so I just went to the closest thing to Caer Northern, but that's, I guess that's not what it is. So I guess the fact that they're showing us, I guess this golden thing is where the hunt is, so at this time I was expecting something with like a different, like a green marker or something. Okay, so I guess maybe it does show you where it is. If you go into the right area,
Fly, Ambrosia.
then you'll be able to kind of see it. I can only assume it's this yellow marker. I mean, what else is it going to be? So you won't see it on the world map, I think. Yeah. It's not visible on the world map, but when you get close enough, I guess the hunt will show here. I don't know what else the yellow marker on screen could be. So I do want to start with this C rank one, and then we'll go from there. Is this it? Yeah, okay, that's good. So again, they've made it pretty easy to find. I mean, that's not a problem. Right, at least we can take this hunt on as a full team, right? Yeah, okay. So with hunts, we should kind of have no mercy here. Let's go.
If that's what I think it is, this isn't going to be easy.
Well, not a good start. Hence, we will do some of this.
Already.
Yeah, you see, I forgot to change. Strong stagger gauge. Give him one of these. Wow, it's still just flying through it? Okay. we haven't really had an enemy do that before. So we'll give it everything. Yeah, 24,000 on the stagger. That's okay. Alright, let's go hard again here. There you go. Nice. Yeah, I keep forgetting about Torgal, but, you know. Got like no HP left. Got nothing. Finish off with a big move. Gotta die. Wow. Just needed one more hit. Okay, this gives me more confidence for the rank B. And we're just below 100, which is what we needed for one of the thingies, like rewards.
Rest well. I know I will.
Alrighty, so that's that. Let's head to Care. Just move straight on. Thankfully, I did waste a couple of higher potions. I forgot that it changed back to the potion menu. So again, I was trying to command Torgal. But unfortunately, yeah, shit. Let's still do this. Hold on. Definitely a lot of the The items to pick up here are
Faster!
potions, so it might be worth it. How much do I have? Yeah, I used up at least 2 potions unnecessarily in that battle. And well, now we're facing a B rank, so we've got to not underestimate this guy. A C rank was level 27. So for reference. Yeah, so originally I wanted to just go to here anyway. Let's just do that. So I'm not sure why that marker is there. That might just be for my previous hunt. And it's still stuck there, so I'm going to ignore that one. And I'm going to head into here. How do I go into Caer Northern? Caer Northern Rivergate. Is it from here? Yeah, I think it might be. It's been a long time. It's been like 10 hours, 15 hours since I went to Caer Northern, so I've got to get my bearings again here. Let's go, my dear. So yeah, heading towards Caer Northern again. So ignoring that yellow marker, because I think that was for the hunt I've already done. I'm not sure why it's still there. I don't really get it, but...
Griffins don't exactly make for easy prey. Let's hope our craftsman hasn't bitten off more than he can chew.
Okay. So this was the right way. Where is it? I guess we really do have to enter. Oh no, we don't. Oh boy. We could get wrecked here. Buckbeak. Gotta be very careful here.
Leatherworker will have to wait.
Torgal, look sharp.
Yeah, that move just doesn't work well against these kind of enemies. I dare say it's only a level 28, so I'm hoping that's good, but... Oh, Torgal got in my way!
I needed that.
God damn it. It's relatively early days, so I should be using my best abilities here. Let's go.
This one. Get him.
Okay. Yeah, that was a big hit, but And you can see how quickly the limit break charges up as well. Oh, come on. I did not dodge that at all. Get some of that HP back. Get closer to the stagger. You got a stagger, homie. There you go.
Get him. This way.
That's better.
Yeah, this guy, man, he's got a lot of HP and a lot of energy. Okay, 300 we can deal with.
Over here.
Just about. Scarletite, nice. We really, I mean, we've got to start getting some high-level crafting stuff happening, seriously.
Is something there, boy? Could that be our man?
Take a wild guess.
Are you all right?
Dare say I'll survive. That Griffin caught me before I could get an arrow off. Must have lost sight of me in the grass, though. I'd be dead if it hadn't.
More likely than not.
The name's Camille. I'm a lowly leatherworker, if you couldn't tell by the smell of me.
Not so lowly from what I hear. Do you remember selling to a merchant by the name of Karen?
She's not an easy woman to forget. Bought a cuirass from me after I lost my buyer. Quite taken with my work, as far as I recall. Didn't stop her bartering me down to a pittance, though. She send you for a refund?
It's not her who sent me.
Well, consider me flattered.
You should be. He's a master of his art, and not an easy man to impress.
Blacksmiths are proud folk. It's a rare thing indeed for one to praise a glorified tanner. And I don't imagine an impressive swordsman like yourself would be getting your steel from any but the best. I'd dearly love to help a fellow craftsman, but... Well, actually, I suppose you could give him this.
What is it?
Treated leather. Same stuff I used to make that cuirass. If your man's as skilled as he sounds, he'll know what he's looking at.
You sure?
Well, you did save my life. And thanks to you, I'll be going home with all the Griffin hide I can carry. I'd say it's the least I can do. Short of showing him how to make the thing myself, that is. But there are rules against it. Secrets of the trade and whatnot.
In that case, I'll see that he gets it.
I'd be much obliged if you would. Right. I've got some greaves to make. You send your blacksmith my regards.
Will do. And thank you.
Man, should give me a set of those greaves.
Hopefully this will sweeten Blackthorne's mood.
Okay.